Welcome to No Cover Music Magazine. I'm your host, Tim O'Brien, here at American Guitar Boutique in Phoenix City, Alabama, where we're happy to showcase and spotlight local musicians and artists. Welcome to No Cover Music Magazine. I'm your host, Tim O'Brien, and we're here at American Guitar Boutique sitting with Scott Singer, singer-songwriter local in the area.
All right.
The first time I heard about you was probably 20 years ago when you were a well-known singer-songwriter back then. You staying busy?
Well, I'm staying busy writing right now. I've got a couple of bands that I'm in, but they're cover bands. Mm-hmm. And so I've gotten back into songwriting and really enjoying that. So that's really where I'm going to be focusing for the next couple of years.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So you're going to do a tune for us, a couple tunes for us today,
Yep.
but what's the first tune you want to play?
The first tune is called Till the Dawn. It's a love song, and it's one where I used drop D tuning, but with a capo. So I was playing around one day, and I came up with the guitar riff, and I thought, oh, that's sweet, you know, so I kind of went with that. And so it ended up being one of my favorite songs that I've written recently.
Awesome. Let's take a listen.
All right. I don't need a mansion to kick around or four-leaf clovers in the ground and wishes I lost and found. I don't need a promise in a locket or a love note in my pocket. I don't want to miss you when you're gone. I don't want a kiss to say goodbye. I'm holding out for a lullaby. I just want to hold you till the dawn. I don't want to send I love you flowers. I won't be counting down the hours from the moment that you've gone. I don't want to waste another minute if it means you're not here in it. I just want to hold you till the dawn. I don't care about another day. We may not be here anyway. We have right now and we belong. I don't want a kiss to say goodbye. I'm holding out for a lullaby. I just want to hold you till the dawn. But I want to see your face in the northern lights, the wind in your hair at night, the exhilaration in your eyes. And I want to hear you laugh and cry out loud with Lucille in the sky, a symphony in the sky. I don't care about another day. We may not be here anyway. We have right now and we belong. I don't want a kiss to say goodbye. I'm holding out for a lullaby. I just want to hold you till the dawn. I don't want a kiss to say goodbye. I'm holding out for a lullaby. I just want to hold you till the dawn.
So, the inspiration behind that one is obviously a love song. What do you...
Well, I've been married to my wife, Lisa, for 25 years, and so she's a big part of my life, and so I dedicate that song to her.
Awesome, awesome. And so if I know that you're playing in kind kind of a acoustic rock band with
Right.
Mike Childry.
That's right.
My partner here.
Mike Childry,
In 10 Cent Cigar.
10 Cent Cigars, the band, Jackie Wilson and myself started as a duet, and we came up with the name. And then a couple years into that, Mike Childry joined us, and we really enjoy playing as a three-piece. We will play as a four-piece with percussion. Randy May joins us on occasion, so it's a lot of fun because we play the hits from some 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, some 90s, and what it's helped me do over the years is really kind of see what works from an audience perspective, and really learn these really good songs intimately, and what's working, what doesn't, So it's been a lot of fun with that.
I imagine
A lot of harmonies.
I imagine learning all those great tunes helps you in your own crafting of songs.
I think it does. I wrote a couple of albums in the 90s and continued to play, but with work and family, the songwriting just kind of went to the wayside. And so recently I've picked it back up and really been fairly prolific writing songs. And I think having that break has really helped me kind of bring a new perspective to songwriting. And been working with some songwriter clubs in the area. The Columbus Songwriters Guild is one that I'm active in, and really enjoy that.
Well, they say that songwriting is an inspiration, and life certainly does that for you, so it gives you plenty of material to write about, I'm
I was
sure.
probably too comfortable during my years with the family and the career, so maybe that's part of it too, yep.
So the second tune that you're going to play for us.
Second tune is called Holes. It is an anti-love song. It is
not inspired by your wife.
Not inspired by my wife. It's a modern day love song that goes horribly, horribly wrong.
All right, let's
Holes.
take a listen.
Bare feet in the grass, it happened so fast. The girl and the house and the ring. We sat in the shade in a sunny spring day in the yard with the porch and the swing. Together we found this small patch of ground, but our life, you just blew it away. There's a hole in my heart where you tore it apart. You blew it all up in a day. A broken down car you left in the yard, a picture when we said I do. I put holes in the walls when his kiss went too far, holes for the bride and the groom. Our first kiss together, we had on the leather behind the wheel on your front seat. You promised forever, but now we have never, a promise, a lie from a cheat. A broken down car you left in the yard, a picture when we said I do. I put holes in the walls when his kiss went too far, holes for the bride and the groom. Oh, well, I don't regret it, I don't need to fret it, but I lost my temper that day. I put you in the ground in a hole when you're found, in the hole I'll be wasting away. I parked your old car over you in the yard, the picture I threw that into. There's a hole in the ground, and one day when you're found, holes for the bride and the groom. I parked your old car over you in the yard, the picture I threw that into. There's a hole in my heart where you tore it apart, holes for the bride and the groom. Holes for the bride and the groom. Holes for the bride and the groom.
So, great tune, good sense of humor.
Thank you.
Tell me
It's a
about
fun one.
Tell me about songwriting. Songwriting is fun. What inspired you to call yourself a songwriter as opposed to a guitarist or a singer?
Right. Well, first and foremost, it's fun to do. I've been playing guitar a lot of years, and it's just something that is fun. The process is fun. I sit down with a guitar and play some riffs, and if something grabs my attention, I may take it in that direction. If it's a soft song like Till the Dawn or more upbeat song, It's just where does the music want to go, and then I'll play or sing some lyrics over it, and depending on what comes out there, if I like that, I'll continue that. So what you end up with is something that you'll have forever. And I thought that's really cool. And you can record it, you can take it into the studio and produce it, you can give it to somebody else to do, which is a real big part of what I want to do as a songwriter, is find artists that are looking for new music. Maybe I can collaborate with, maybe I can write in the vein that they're looking at, because a lot of what happens in Nashville is they will write for a particular artist. If an artist is known for a certain sound or a certain theme, they will write for an artist if they know that he's coming out with or she's coming out with an album. So I think knowing who the artist is that you're writing for is a big part of it.
Definitely helps. What encouragement would you have for young up-and-coming singer-songwriters in this area? I know we have a lot of talent in this town, so
right.
One of the things we're trying to do is not only promote music in our area, but inspire. So what would your words of inspiration be for up-and-comers?
I think starting out with the genre of music that interests you, a particular artist that you really enjoy, learn their songs. What are they doing in their songs, and can you play that, or can you sing it? And if those are the types of songs that you're interested in, it's more than likely the kind of song you're going to write. And it's okay. The worst song that I've ever written was the very first song that I've written. So you got to start somewhere. Mm-hmm. And I've written some pretty bad ones since then too, but we won't talk about that.
I used to have a rule that if you wrote a song a day, at the end of the year, if you had 10 or 15 that were good, you were doing pretty good.
Yeah,
so,
that's a good rule.
Part of it is just doing it, doing it. So you're in a Songwriters Guild.
Yes.
You collaborate with artists.
Right.
How do you feel about it when your song comes to life? How do you feel about the growing process of a piece of music that you've written?
It really is a lot of fun to see the finished product, knowing just a few hours prior it didn't exist. I collaborated with the daughter of an Army veteran recently during what they call Operation Song, which is put out by a guy named Bob Regan, who's a Nashville hit songwriter. He created Operation Song, and hearing her story about how they were missing her dad, their family, we wrote the song with her and another local writer. And having that all done in one day, we performed it that night at the Infantry Museum. It was just a lot of fun, and something that that wouldn't have happened if I hadn't been part of that organization.
The songs that you're playing for us tonight have been not previously released, and you've got a project that you're writing for now.
Right.
When do you?
The last song that I'll play is Reno. That's one that was on my second album.
Okay. Okay. So what's the
one that Mike Childrey played on, actually?
Awesome. Yeah, he's been on a lot of people's stuff.
Yes, he has.
What's this next song that you're playing for us?
It's called Reno, and it's really a trip out west was kind of the catalyst of this song. It just kind of the feeling of gambling and kind of letting things get too far.
Cool.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. She comes in like a shadow, dancing on the odds. She carve out a promise in the dealing of the cards when she rides, blowing like a storm. Yeah, she rides. She has a nasty way stealing hearts of men. She treat them like an angel, risk it all to win when she rides, blowing like a storm. Yeah, she rides. Would you like to be there when Reno comes alive? Yeah. Would you like to love her? Reno will arrive. Now she's lying on the table in a $1,000 hand, appearing for an instant, falling through like sand when she rides, blowing like a storm. Yeah, she rides. Would you like to be Another night is lost, another winter down. But there's another chance the next time around when she rides, blowing like a storm, yes, she rides. Would you like to be there when Reno comes alive? Yeah. Would you like to love her? Reno will arrive. 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 Yeah.
So do you have a specific process that you like to work in, or is it random and different every time for you?
I do have a list of titles that I keep with me. If something pops into my head, I have written based on the title, and one song called Two Hands Tied that I recorded with Sean Mullins, who has that hit Lullaby. He came and helped me sing that one. But that's one that just started as a title first, Two Hands Tied. And the majority of what I write is based on the guitar riff that I come up with first, and let that be kind of setting the stage for the song. And so, you know, I'll record it occasionally and come back to it, but what seems to work the best is have something from the riff coming into some initial lyrics that interest me. Maybe I'll come up with the chorus first, or maybe the verse. I have woken up with a tune in my head before, and one time I woke up with lyrics in my head. So I wrote a song called Things, and it was this list of things, and I just had to get up and write it down. And majority of what I do starts with the guitar, but there are exceptions. So
Yeah. And mostly acoustic guitar playing, I'm assuming?
I've written a couple with electric. Primary instrument is acoustic, and then I can always convert that to more electric if we need to.
When you're writing your process, do you, once you've come up with the riff and you've come up with the lyrics, do you pretty much have an idea in your head of how the finished product is going to sound, or do those things grow as it gets recorded? I know a lot of people will start with an idea, but as it gets recorded, you know, harmonies and backing vocal parts and stuff start to appear as opposed to be preconceived.
For production, that's true. For the song itself, the structure of the song, it can change over time. The majority of the time, I'll know when it's ready. I'll go and play it, and then I may make changes based on the response to the audience. I've actually recently, just last week, wrote a bridge to a song that I had for a very long time. I wrote actually in the early 90s when I was playing with Southern Ash and those guys, and got a song called The Canyon, which they played occasionally and got a good response. And I wanted to add it to a song contest that I was just in. And so, hey, I'm gonna write a bridge to this song. So that's one that has probably taken the longest to actually been completed. I guess it worked okay without it, but
So it's exciting that you got a new project coming along.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people that have been keeping an eye on your career for years are probably excited about it as well. Do you have any kind of idea of when the new songs are going to hit, or the CD will be finished up, I guess? I was going to say album, but
yeah,
we don't really do that anymore.
Yeah, album, CD, collection. Yeah, I've got some that I've recorded that I can probably put on there now. I'm really wanting to write a bunch of songs and pick the 12 or so that I really want to make into an album. I guess that's really not done much anymore, but I want to probably target the end of the year to have something that I can show to folks.
So you got a blues tune that you're going to play for
Blues
us.
tune, yeah.
What's the name of this one?
Blues tune. This one is called Honey Pie, Don't Say Goodbye.
All right.
One you should pick up.
There you go. We'll take a listen.
All right. stride. I turn around to follow, man, I could have died. A white tank top, that walk could kill. I close my eyes, I can see you still. Honey pie, don't say goodbye. I'll spot you again at 2:45. You turn left and take a look at me. One side step, honey, you are gone. My poor little heart thought you done me wrong. Honey pie, don't say goodbye. Sitting with the flies when the sun goes down. I see your lonely eyes when I turn around. Hey, pretty lady, can I buy you a drink? You say no, but then you give me a wink. Honey pie, don't say goodbye. Honey pie, don't say goodbye. Oh, sitting with the flies when the sun goes down. I see your lonely eyes when I turn around. Hey, pretty lady, can I buy you a drink? You say no, but then you give me a wink. Honey pie, don't say goodbye. If the verdict goes south, it might be the end of a beautiful love. What a terrible sin. Well, I'd argue this case in front of the judge. If the verdict goes south, I'd be holding a grudge. Honey pie, don't say goodbye. Oh, sitting with the flies when the sun goes down. I see your lonely eyes when I turn around. Hey, pretty lady, can I buy you a drink? You say no, but then you give me a wink. Honey pie, don't say goodbye. Honey pie, don't say goodbye. Oh, honey pie, honey pie, honey pie, don't say goodbye.
That is a good tune. I like it.
Thank you.
I like it a lot.
It's fun to play.
So, what else do we got to look forward to? I mean, you're writing, you're getting ready to release some new music. You've
Yeah.
got 10 Cent Cigar going on. Where can somebody go and find some of your material they want to buy?
Well, I think the best way to do that right now is just email me at heyscottsinger@gmail.com. Hey, H-E-Y, heyscottsinger@gmail.com. And be glad to notify people when things are available. I'm working on some online things now, possibly a YouTube channel. Just not sure yet what I want to commit to, because once you get started with that, I want to make sure and bring it to.
Well, as he gets it
Good link.
recorded, we can always have it here available at the music store. So make sure and come by and keep
Absolutely.
abreast with Scott's career. Really appreciate having you here. Everything's
Been great.
seems to be looking great for you.
And the most thing is just to have fun with it. Looking for people to collaborate with, acts that are looking for songs. Be glad to talk to them.
Are you on the board
Email me.
of your songwriter guild, or are you just?
I'm active in it. I'm not in the board, but I help out with, running sound or whatever they need. So
Awesome.
it's just a lot of fun to interact with folks and kind of get people's feedback on songs that nobody's ever heard before. And a bunch of songwriting critics is a tough crowd
Well,
sometimes.
let's face it, all the great songs wouldn't have been around if people didn't write them, so just keep it going.
That's true. That's true.
No Cover Music Magazine with Scott Singer at American Guitar Boutique, 707 13th Street, Phoenix City, Alabama. Come see us. Well, that'll do it for this week at No Cover Music Magazine. I'm Tim O'Brien at American Guitar Boutique. Thank you for watching, and make sure and tune in next week.
I don't need a mansion to kick around, or four-leaf clovers in the ground, and wishes I lost and found. I don't need a promise in a locket or a love note in my pocket. I don't want to miss you when you're gone. I don't want a kiss to say goodbye. I'm holding out for a lullaby. I just want to hold you till the dawn. Ooh. I don't want to send I love you flowers. I won't be counting down the hours from the moment that you've gone. I don't want to waste another minute if it means you're not here in it. I just want to hold you till the dawn. I don't care about another day. We may not be here anyway. We have right now and we belong. I don't want a kiss to say goodbye. I'm holding out for a lullaby. I just want to hold you till the dawn.